because they're trying to do my man Gary Bowser dirty. This is wrong, man. I'm telling you, I'm the only one out here standing up for Gary Bowser. I remember when everybody saying, oh, he's such an asshole. I can't stand him. I'm up here representing. All right. Gary, shout out to you. Okay, let's put this up on screen. Bam! Yes, you see it. Okay, and we're going to talk more about the image on the screen, which is the so-called location where Gary Bowser lived in the Dominican Republic. Damn! Now we look at the date. It says 2020 in August. Okay, they was all in the crib. It looked like a video they playing on Windows Media Player or Windows 10 or some shit. Okay? Believe me, they was all in the crib. But this is the so-called house of Gary Bowser. Damn. Y'all, I want to say this. And this is true life shit. And we're going to break down what this article, Vice, they wrote a great article. Shout out to that guy. Okay, great article of breaking down everything, not just what he's getting locked up for and all this other stuff, the realness behind it. And the realness behind it is that Gary Bowser is not this so-called, kingpin they're trying to paint out. It's been shown now he's not this kingpin. But when it comes to people that got caught, his ass was the first. Okay, Max, I don't know. I'm not sure what happened. I'm sure Max is on Instagram posting in all types of places. Shane, you'll probably see him out there in Australia soon. Okay. Max gets around. And then you got Chen, number 3. Okay. Can't get the 2, my man Gary Bowser gets held up. Last time we talked, which was 2 weeks ago. I didn't do it last week, Super Bowl. Y'all know how I go. Right now, NBA All-Star Game is going on. Y'all know how I like basketball too. Okay? But the show's important. I can't do it twice. Super Bowl is like, that. Okay? Gary Bowser literally has been sentenced. This is not no facing. This is not no possibly. It is official. The judge has sentenced Gary to 40 months in a federal prison.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Yo, cheers to Gary, man. Everybody get your cups. Cheers up. You know what I mean? I see my man Shane. Max is, Shane, he got it. Hey, you better watch out, though. Wow. I'm drinking straight Patron. I'm crazy. I don't know why I bust out the Patron. I felt like it was that type of day. Chase it down with an energy drink. So, I want to go ahead and pull up the article. My man Gary Bowser not only is facing 40 months, but he's facing this article where they're showing, hey, this man Gary Bowser is not what you think he is. This is the place he lived. Now, I do think it is wrong to show the man's home. If that is his home, I don't know. I always believe everything at face value. If this is Gary's home, then it's Gary's home. Gary don't have to be living lavish. Don't matter to me. But one thing I will say is that Gary would not be living like that if he had a lot of money. We could probably all say that strongly. It looks like a small apartment in Dominican Republic. I'm not from the Dominican Republic. Never been there. I don't know how much they charge for apartments. I don't know the living lifestyle out there. Maybe you can be rich and this is normal. Okay, but this was something in this Vice article that was pointed out. And it actually broke down a lot of stuff. Okay, so let's go ahead and pull up the Vice article first. I want to do that. And we'll go ahead and go over that because I don't want to leave you guys out. Hold on. Let's see if I got these buttons going. Here we go. Bam. Let's try. Oh, man. See, I just got my folder there, guys. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Damn, my mom messed up, man. Y'all got to excuse me. Okay. I'm drinking Patron. I mean, what do you expect? You got a guy manning the ship drinking Patron. Are you crazy? Okay. Bam. There we go. Now, Joseph Cox. Yo, hold up. My man Joseph Cox. You getting some, I hate to say your last name, but you're getting a bomb. This article, sir, it's about time. You know what? I get tired of seeing the same headlines. Gary Bowser locked up. That's it. You know what I mean? Hey, is this what's going on? Hey, it's locked up again. Hey, Nintendo punishing through. Man, I'm going to tell you, this is well written. I'm not going to go through reading this whole thing, but there is certain pieces of this article I do want to go over. Okay. And we'll start. The brightest part of Gary Bowser's tiny apartment is the lime green walls. He dropped the bomb. You won. You won already. I got the point. Okay, I got the point. You just gonna go ahead and shout out the man lime green walls. I see the sink, the stove, everything. I see the lineup. Okay, yes. Might not be a big kitchen, might not be lavish, but many people can make that work. Okay. Beyond that, his home in the Dominican Republic is incredibly sparse, with a fridge and cabinets in one room next to a desk with his computer. The kitchen has a stove, an oven, one large bottle of water, and a blue sofa with speckled cushions. Damn. That's it. That's it.
Can you dig it, sucker?
That's it. Now, they go through multiple things in this piece, but what I found very interesting is the lawyer's defense into what Gary Bowser was, what he really had going on. It wasn't just Gary Bowser, oh, they caught me and so this. So we're going to talk about that. Now, in 2020, the Department of Justice, yes, Gary Bowser is locked up in a federal prison. Damn. Oh, shit. I don't know what sound to get to that. You know, that's real. Hold up, these sound of gunshots. Woo. Damn, I'm turning it up louder. Okay. Those gunshots just rock my damn eardrum. I'm not at the shooting range, okay? But the DOJ also charged Yuanning Chen, who oversaw the management of a manufacturing and distribution company dubbed ChinaDistrib, okay? But they charged Bowser and Max, who led Executor by recruiting investors and exploit developers, as well as establishing Executor's manufacturer with resellers around the world. So they kind of put Max and Bowser together on the same thing, okay? Well, Max and Bowser are like, yo, they boys, okay? They're cool. They're going into this together. Chen has the China Connect. He the Connect, okay? He the plug. That's what we call it. My man Chen was the plug. All right, he had the spot where you could post everything up, you can make everything, ship everything, low prices, everything. My man Chen, pow, he got it popping. So Max and Gary, they think are pretty much saying made that connection happen. Now, chat, am I wrong on any of this? Let me get to chat up because I don't want to be missing nothing. Okay, Dead Specimen, yo, I gotta holler at my man, Dr. Specimen. Okay, we gotta talk. But although prosecutors describe Executor as one of the most prolific video game hacking groups, I don't think the prosecutors were wrong. I must say they're prolific. When I think of video game and hacking, I can go way back. But when you talk about hacking and the history of modding systems, you have to mention Team Executor. I think we all can agree on that. Everybody can agree on that. Okay? So, Bowser also administered a website called rom-bank.com, which contained illegal copies of over 10,000 video games.
Can you dig it, sucker?
So I'm gonna ask y'all something. Do y'all think that Bowser knew everything that was going on with these games? Do you think Bowser put these games up because maybe he wasn't making that much money in the whole deal? That would make sense. Okay, maybe. Hey, maybe the Connect and all that Max told me we're going to be making money. I ain't making big bank. Shit, I got to figure out some way to make some real cash. So I start posting up, games. I got a server. I charge a price. Now, that's allegedly. I'm going to say all this allegedly. Okay? But, that's what's going on. So now, his lawyers, Michael Filopovic, okay, which, by the way, I got to holler at one of these lawyers. Okay, don't think I'm not going to reach out. Okay, this is a follow-up story coming from MoFan. Okay, but Christopher Sanders as well wrote in a court filing that Mr. Bowser was used by Max Louarn. If that's how you say his name. Damn, he was used. Now, I'm going to ask you guys for a second, just with that. Let's finish it up and explain that Bowser lived a simple life in the little apartment and did not make much money from the enterprise. Who thinks that's true? Who thinks that's true? And you know what? I'm gonna be honest. I can see that. I can totally see that. I don't really doubt. I can't say how much, but it makes total sense to me. Oh, I'm not gonna say being used by Max. I'm not gonna go that far, okay? Because I don't know how man, every man for himself. Okay. I don't know that. But what I will say is it does make sense that he had a simple life. He wasn't living lavish. I don't want to spill too much, okay? Because I ain't out here snitching. Okay. Game is to be sold, not to be told. I'm just gonna say this. My man Max, I've seen. He got an IG. You can go and look it up. My man is out there. He's traveling. He's posting frequently. My man's in great shape. My man's in great shape. My man's out there living a great life, man. I look at it and go, damn. Whew. So I'm not even gonna say nothing about Max. Max, do your thug dizzle. But I can't say maybe Gary was not making the money. I can't agree on that. I just want to go ahead and put that out there. Unlike other unindicted conspirators, Bowser was not part of Louarn's social life, which included lavish vacations and parties. I don't know about the parties, okay? I don't know about the parties. But lavish life. My man had a lavish life. You can look at the Instagram, follow up. My man has a beautiful life. My man's life is gorgeous. Shit. Max, holla at your boy. Okay. But entering photos of his apartment as evidence. Okay. Damn. Photos of his apartment as evidence. So that picture that we just saw was presented as evidence in court to show the judge that if Gary Bowser was living like this, there's no way in hell y'all charging my man $4.5 million and then some more, thinking this man was bringing in bank and he's being punished for crimes that other people should be also facing some of them charges. Talk your ish, lawyers. Talk it. That's what you're supposed to do. I agree. Okay, Gary Bowser is on the front. Now, I'm going to just give y'all the other side. Okay. Gary Bowser is done. He's done. If Gary Bowser steps outside, right? Hold up, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let's say I'm just a regular dude. I work at Dollar General. I'm the manager at Dollar General. Hey, somebody comes through. Gary Bowser. First off, Bowser. When I hear Bowser, it's gonna tick off the name Mario. Then I'm gonna think Gary Bowser. That sounds for Gary Bowser. My man's forever ruined, even at Dollar General. Come on. Okay. Now, while Executor generated tens of millions of dollars of proceeds, they be killing with that tens of millions. Do we think from Xbox 360 era or Xbox era, because they actually went back from Xbox, okay, the Matrix mod chips, do we think they make tens of millions? As well seen. They're shipping, if you're shipping worldwide, it's possible. It's possible. Bowser was paid $500 to $1,000 a month over the course of 7 years. Now that I think it's some bullshit. I do believe Bowser probably got paid $500 to $1,000 a month. Probably for a website. Probably two. Who knows? We don't know. But $500 to $1,000 a month, I do not believe he was trying to live off that. But that picture, if you present it to a judge and say, this is how much he's getting paid, I don't know if they're able to provide any type of statements to show those payments of $500 and $1,000. But, regardless, still doesn't matter. He's charged 40. They didn't even give a shit. It was like, this is national news. We need to put a stamp in somebody's ass. And Gary Bowser's got a nice one. So, like I mentioned, I'm not going to go through the whole article as we can go on and on. But this is a photo of Bowser's home entered as evidence in the criminal defense case. As you can see right there. Yo, man. I'm just going to say this. My man Bowser, when you get out, Bowser, if you need to, holla at me, man. I'm about to pour another shot, man. If you need me to go ahead and do a GoFundMe, holla at your boy. If you need me to do anything, man, because I remember when I spoke to you, you was cool with me, man. You never had a problem with me. You've been as nice as you can be. Okay? Everybody. I've spoke to everybody. I really had I probably had like one or two. Okay? I ain't gonna front. I had like one or two. But Shout out to my man Gary Bowser. Like I said, I don't want to be on this all day. Let's go ahead and switch. I can't. I'm starting to shed a tear. But I just want to say this before we're gonna move on. Gary Bowser is locked up for 40 months in a federal prison. Guys, let me tell you something about prison. I know. Who the hell are you, Nick Moses 05? What do you know about prison? Well, guess what? I get on here to tell the fucking truth. I don't care about none of that other side-ish that you're talking about. I have seen that side. Not a federal prison. I can only imagine a federal damn prison. I can only imagine for Gary. Yo, one thing is, it's scared to be by yourself in the world, but it's scary as shit to be somewhere by yourself and be the minority. It's scary. And I can see, I've been in there. I'm gonna give y'all a story. I shouldn't even be telling this because I feel like I'm slick snitching, but this is no lie. I gotta confess, I'm giving my life. Hernando, Mississippi. I was actually in there, in the system. It's a county jail. Now, I was in there for a failure to appear. No, I take that back. I was in there. The failure to appear kind of was started. But I was in there for jumping bond. For those who do not know what jumping bond is when you bond yourself out, okay, and you tell the bail bondsman, I'm going to pay you back such and such, okay? I go to Hernando, Mississippi. So, first time in there, open the door, it is 50 bunks of grown-ass men, and there are people sleeping on the floor, which means overcrowded, right? Yo, if I could only tell you the things I seen, okay? I'm not gonna go through it all. We went through like 4 shakedowns. I've seen folks literally I've seen folks come in 5 minutes, get their ass beat and walked out. 5 minutes. I am not joking. And his buddy came in 5 minutes later, said, well, my boy, they said they whipped his ass. Go out there. I'm not playing. It is real. So I think about Gary Bowser. I've seen the pictures of Gary Bowser. Now, Gary, get you a crew, get you some friends, okay? Hang with those guys tough. Fight for those guys. Ride for those guys, okay? Because eventually they're not going to leave you in solitary forever. Act crazy. Shit, Gary. Just, you know what, Gary? Don't wash your ass. Don't do nothing. Don't talk to nobody. Just act crazy. Sit in solitary. Okay, if it was up to me. Okay, that's what I do. But shout out to my man, Gary Bowser. Now, off of Gary, I just want to say on a side note, because I could be on Gary all day. That's my dog. I don't care what nobody's saying. Shots to Gary, okay? But this shot, I'm about to tear somebody a new asshole. By the way, I hate Patron. Nintendo! What are you doing? You had the nerve to put out a statement thanking the government for pursuing them? Damn! How thirsty are you, Nintendo? Yo, Nintendo, you got to be super thirsty to be like, oh, thank you so much for pursuing Gary Bowser. We like the way you handled that case. We'll bring you more and work in tandem. Hell, we'll just lock up the whole damn system. Nintendo, which, by the way, we will get to later because I have more to talk about with the stores closing. So I'm not even going to fully rape Nintendo's ass yet. Okay. But Nintendo, you have pursued everyone. Shout out to a couple I know right now that install mod chips. Shout out to them. They know who they are. They watch. Okay? I speak to them all the time. They got to be under wraps. You know why? Nintendo was sending cease and desist letters directly to them. They like, how the hell? Installers, don't be selling the chip. It's pressure. Pressure. Woo. Woo. Gosh, it's pressure. They're putting it on. And I will say Nintendo does not care. They don't care about saving games for you guys. We'll talk about that later. They don't care about nothing. Nintendo plays by their own rules. And if you don't believe me, check the history. Okay? Nintendo's been playing by their own rules since they first came out. Hey, you want to bring a game here? We don't like it. Change this, change that. Nah. Okay, we like it now. It's ours. That's the way it worked. You just had to work with them. And thank God we had competition. That's why competition is a beautiful thing. I don't ever get mad at competition. Okay, we had Sega Genesis. We had other systems to compete to bring out the best in other systems. Not mad at competition. Okay, but Nintendo, you had the nerve to thank the federal government for pursuing. It's bad enough we hate you for all the things you do. Okay, we love your games. I'm sorry, Mario. Oh, you're the best, Mario. We've been boys since way back. Ajax, Flapjacks, Crack Sacks, all that. But the way Nintendo does business is very samurai-ish. It's cutthroat. They don't care. They don't take no name. As a matter of fact, when we talk about all the acquisitions with Xbox and Sony, they don't give a shit. They don't care. They know Mario can live forever. God. Okay, so let's go ahead. I'm gonna actually see if I can pull up the actual statement that they thank. They thanked them. How do you thank them? How do you thank the government? We already hate you. You know what? It's what I expected to know. So let's go ahead. I'm gonna find this. There we go. Let's pull this up on screen. Hold up, I got my button set. Let's go. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Got my button set. Hey, Andrea Mitchell, I see you out there. Hold, Drunken Monk. Let me go ahead. I'm gonna read some of the comments. I'm tripping, y'all. Let me get. I see. Ooh, what's that? Chaos? No, but let me go through some of the comments. I ain't read too. Chen is the man. Okay, Andrea, I see you out there. Let's go through a couple. Chen is the man. Now I will say this, Andrea. The thing about Chen is through this whole entire thing, Chen has not been caught, seen. We have not done anything. Hell, for all we know, Chen is living life is like it's golden. You know what I mean? So I might be with you. Chen is the plug. I believe Chen is the plug. Okay. What's your favorite crypto and why? Come on, man. There's too many cryptos out there. I don't really have a favorite. I dump your money in the ones you think that are gonna go. If it starts tanking, pull your shit and put it in another. That's the way crypto goes. You can't really have a favorite. Okay. And that's a shout out to my man, save Ethereum. I know my man. You was gonna say Ethereum anyway. Okay, what are you trying to do? Okay, my man Shane. Gary helped you out. Drop a bomb. That's what Gary's doing. He's out there saving the world one soul at a time. Now, this is a big one, but I'm gonna go ahead and read it out, guys. Okay. The DOJ looks like idiots from this. They tried going after a hacking empire, got the guy that was mostly just reporting on everything, and everyone else is still sticking around. However, since Gary pleaded guilty, there's no arguing facts. Nothing the prosecution presented needs to be cross-examined and proven, just like the defense. Gary is a great guy. Pluck the Dominican for nabbing him, and pluck the DOJ for having a tantrum and over-sentencing because Nintendo was leaning on them. Now, let's read this statement here. Nintendo appreciates the hard work and tireless efforts of our federal prosecutors and law enforcement agencies to curb illegal activities on a global scale that cause serious harm to Nintendo and the video game industry. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Yo, my man, Gary, look at that. Gary got me unbanned. Let's put some more Gary stuff. I like that. Okay. In particular, Nintendo would like to thank the Federal Bureau of Investigation. That's the goddamn FBI, if you don't know. Homeland Security investigations of the Department of Homeland Security, the U.S. Attorney's Office for the Western District of Washington, the U.S. Department of Justice Computer Crime and Intellectual Property Section, and the Justice Department's Office of Internal Affairs, or whatever. Everybody! They thanked every damn body! Nintendo, who you didn't thank? Shit! You thank everybody. Thank everybody. Thank your asshole. Thank your asshole. Can I lick yours? Can I lick yours? What the hell? Like, my God. Are you that thirsty to prove your track? Look, I'm going to tell y'all something. Piracy has been a thing. We all know it's been a thing. Okay, it's been around. Shh. You go some other places, it's even worse. Okay, I buy games. Believe me, I purchase games. I don't really pirate any. I really don't. Okay. You can get a lower sentence for a violent crime. The justice system favors big corporations who have money with big lawyers. This is true. This is how it's always been in the court system. I would just like to say, and before we move on, because we do got to get to the next subject, but I will say this. This is one thing I want to tell everybody about the court systems. He is absolutely correct. You can have a violent crime and get less time than possibly what Gary got. It's true. Gary, now I will say this. We hark on the time, but believe me, Gary will be fine, man. Nothing will happen with Gary. Gary will come out. We'll speak to Gary. Gary will come back and watch these and be like, yo, dude, thank you. You know what I mean? For speaking up. When nobody else was talking, they was just trashing me. And I don't really consider this even speaking up. I just consider this me actually speaking with him before. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know any of this. He might have been in Dominican Republic and you know what's behind me. Shit, it might have been a water bottle empty. You know what I mean? Ain't no change in there. I don't know, man. You know what I mean? It might have been metal bar. They might be trying to break in all the time. I don't know. But one thing I do know is Gary was cool with me. I didn't. When I spoke with Gary, I didn't think that image that I seen. But I didn't think Gary was traveling the world either. Okay, so Nintendo, get your thirsty asses out of here, man. We don't care that you're thanking the FBI. Like you're that thirsty. We already know you gave all the information. You had your people seeking and got it. We know that. That was why the whole case was started, man. Come on, we're not dumb. We don't even got to go through you thanking them. You're thanking them afterwards. What the hell type of stuff is that? Now, I will say, I believe we should be paying for games. I do think every game now with digital now being a new thing, I think every single game should have an hour playtime as a trial. It should be every single game. If you want to stop piracy, okay, you want to stop piracy, make every single game available from old to new to everything on servers and put at least an hour trial time unless you got to sign up for some damn subscription service. And that's what y'all doing all the time right now. That's all y'all doing. So that's just my opinion. I'm not going to go rant too long, but Gary Bowser, we wish you the best. I would like to find information. If anybody knows, I'm going to look up that information to actually possibly write Gary. I would hope people could write. That would be nice. That's one thing I could tell you people who are in jail love. They love letters, okay? Because that's communication to the outside world. You know, be able to write Gary. Imagine all of us just writing Gary, okay? Talking with Gary. Hey, what's up, Gary? When you get out, we're going to do this whole thing. Who knows?